scored for 517 minutes. Last one was Lukman Kazim's goal 23 minutes into the game that they lost 3-2 at Real Bedford, and that was a long time ago. They haven't scored since the 25th of February. Welwyn Garden City, well, they've hit the buffers a couple of times in the last two games as well. Haven't scored in the last two. You may have heard the one 2 weeks ago here against Stopfold, and then last week they were beaten by the same scoreline, 2-0. Two teams just coming out as the PA pipes up to tell the assembled crowd here the two team lineups. Let's give them to you. Welwyn Garden City will start with Donny Green. Of course, describing a kit on radio is never easy, but it is a, well, I don't quite know what you call it actually, because it's horrid. It's vertical stripes of black on a amber shirt with black shorts, and looking very smart indeed are Aylesbury United as the game gets itself underway. Taff turned it inside for Matty Witcherlow, thought about the shot, plays it to his right for Zuriel Taiwo, who does take the shot, and straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, Jack Hotwood. And the other one ended in a 0-0. Two teams who have been kept apart really for many seasons because they're differing places in non-league football, as the ball will hop forward on this near side by Matty Witcherlow. Here comes Lane Eady, finds the ball in, and Welwyn Garden City go in front. Skipper scores, Matty Witcherlow with the provide, and Lane Eady rolled it in with the left foot for Welwyn Garden City to take the lead. Second goal of the season for the skipper. Citizens lead 1-0.
Yeah, that was a well-taken goal, wasn't it? You know, great run there from Lane Eady. He's come from his left-hand side to meet the ball.
Welwyn Garden City, Lane Eady.
Seen Hopwood, you know, just move a little bit too far across his goal, leaving that gap on the far side, and he just calmly slotted it into the corner.
And playing on this near side for the goal scorer Lane Eady to Matty Witcherlow, who got an assist on that goal. Lovely ball on the far side to Zuriel Taiwo. Here's Carlos Velasco in the area, fires it in, and Hopwood manages to get an outstretched leg to the ball. Taiwo, Lewis Taff crossed the area, headed out in the end by Ben Peters. Witcherlow will get it back midway inside the Ducks' half and play it to Taiwo again on that far side. Down the line, Fred Corbett. Corbett's crossed to the good one. Inside the area is Lewis Taff. Is Lewis Jones. Tees it up and into the back of the net. Welwyn Garden City double their advantage. Lewis Jones scores his 5th of the season, and you can't say it hasn't been coming. Welwyn Garden City 2, Aylesbury United 0.
Yeah, that's good work, isn't it? You know, a little bit of pinball in the box there. You know, it's knocked about a bit, but Welwyn Garden City has managed to get hold of the ball, find it just towards the edge of the area, and fire that ball into the right-hand side of the net to double their advantage.
Flag down. That's what you do in American football, isn't it? Throw a flag down. So maybe a career waits for him at that. As Velasco comes forward, here's Velasco, edge of the area. Velasco fires in the shot, and Hopwood just fumbles it once again. He's managed to stop it going behind for a Gilder. Ed Corbett's gone through 2 challenges, puts the ball across the box. It's Zuriel Taiwo. Oh. And in the end, he was leaning back and skied it over the top. But once again, good build-up. And referee Mr. Fifield has been looking at both his watches and prepares to blow the whistle. And it's indeed a half-time there at Earns Way. Southern League Division 1 Central. Very nice. Thank you for Welwyn Garden City. The lead here by 2-0. Lane Eady and Lewis Jones, the scorers. And substitutes afoot here, I've just noticed, because Aylesbury United have swapped things over. There's at least 2 substitutes come on. Sonny French has come on, wearing 16. And where's our mate with the board on the far side, you know? Could have put that board up and told us, but we will work it out. Sonny French has come on wearing 16 for Aylesbury United, and wearing 17 on the far side is Harry Stratton as well. So 2 substitutions for the visitors, who found themselves 2-0 down at half time in each halves of games so far this season, but of course they haven't scored for a considerable period of time. 517 minutes plus 45. At the other end though, Aidan Reid's got some defending to be done. Kakemba, and in the end it's Donny Green that comes out. I think that's the first thing he's had to do.
I think it pretty much is, yeah.
Velasco drifts inside on the edge of the area. Velasco might think about a shot, pulls it inside, looking for Lewis Taff. Out comes Hotwood. The goalkeeper's lost here, and in the end it was Sinclair Burton who puts it over the top of the crossbar for a corner. Down by the corner flag this time, Ben Peters is the defender. Halliday still with it, edge of the area is Lane Eady. Lane Eady fires the ball across. And in the end it goes behind, and I'm not sure whether that was, well, I assume it wasn't a cross, it was a shot on goal. Lane Eady plays the ball back to Aidan Reid for Ed Corbett. Ed Corbett forward looking for the run of Corey Wilson. Here's Corey Wilson in the area, Corey Wilson still there. Hopwood comes out and deflects it over the top of the crossbar. Best chance of the half for Welwyn Garden City, but all they get is a corner. In the end, it's a hurried clearance by Charlie Tucker. Charlie McDonald heads the ball out on this near side. Tom Gove thought he got pushed in the back there, but the referee wasn't interested. Ball breaks to Kemba, who's beaten to it by Aidan Reid. Run forward by Corey Smith here. Corey Wilson in the area. Corey Wilson onto the left foot. Corey Wilson goes down. The referee doesn't give anything, and Welwyn Garden City will get the ball back with Lane Eady. Manny Wichelo tries the shot well wide of the target. There's a ball on this near side for Joyce, who's given it away to Charlie McDonald. Charlie McDonald making progress down the right-hand side. Pulls the ball across the box. Bates to Corey Wilson. Is Dennis Halliday. Wilson to Halliday. Is Lewis Jones. And skies it over the top. Looks to the sky and knows a striker of his experience should have pulled that on target. It's safe to say now, Simon, we can talk about man of the match.
I think we can, yeah. I mean, I'll start. I think Lane Eady had a good game.
And there's the full-time whistle, so the referee had heard it. It finishes here, Welwyn Garden City 2, Aylesbury United 0.